Hi guys, I'm back. And I'm going to tell you the winners of the $25 gift certificate to Pink and Main. And again, we want to thank Pink and Main for sponsoring that. And if you are interested in any kind of cheer foil or foilables, you want to check out Pink and Main, I will put the link down below. I did a lot of videos for them. In this video, I'm going to use up some spare pieces that I have from my Tool Essential collection, but I want to bring in some foiling. And I'm going to show you how you can do that 2 different ways with foil. All right, so the first thing is we need to turn on our Minc. Now, I have my really old Minc here, and this is an Anna Griffin one, and I just want you guys to know that it turns on the same as the other Minc. This used to be gold underneath. It was this color, but I didn't like the color, so I put a vinyl wrap on it. But I just want to show you guys, if you have an old Minc or you buy a used one off of Facebook Marketplace or eBay, it works the same way. There are a couple things that are a little different, so I just wanted to show you. So it turns on the same way, and it has the reverse button here, or should I say the release button if it gets stuck. You hold that and you pull out your folders. But what I want you to notice is the big thing is it doesn't make any beeping noises when you turn it on like the newer Mincs do, and the light is already green. So on these older Mincs, you need to make sure that it's solid before it's ready to go. It doesn't beep and it doesn't go red to green. So just wanted to make you aware of that. Now, what I'm going to play with today is some foilables from Pink and Main. I'm using the smaller cut down ones, and I have some older Creative Vision Stamps foil, which is called TOOLBOX. I don't know if Pink and Main is going to carry this or not. It might be in the future, but I have this in my stash. And this has that kind of diamond plate look, right? So we're going to cut a chunk of this to enough to cover our toner page there. Okay, my Minc is done blinking now, so it is telling me it's hot enough. And of course, we are going to do what? That's right, we are going to do dusty dusty. So we're gonna dusty dusty our, whoops, not push it under there. Ooh, I can see dust all over this desk already. All right, dusty dusty. You always want to dust because any small particles of hair or glitter or embossing powder, that could potentially be stuck on there. We want to dust the back of the foil. Okay, we're going to put the toner touching the back of the foil. Okay, so shiny side is, look at how holographic that is. Shiny side is up, matte side is down. We're going to put this in our Minc folder and feed it through my old school Minc here, okay? Okay, so we are done foiling. Now what I wanted to show you guys is, now that I have this toner foiled, we're going to let that cool down before we reveal it. There's 2 things I can basically do with it. We're going to reveal it here. And we now have this diamond plate foiled background. I can definitely use it like this. Just throw it on some pattern paper and I'm ready to go. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys is we can die cut this, right? So that's something I think a lot of people don't realize they can do with foil, is you can die cut it. You always want to foil it first on some kind of toner sheet and then die cut it. You don't want to die cut first. So always foil it first and then die cut it, okay? And I'm just going to grab some of my tools here and we're going to do the same thing I did before. I don't want to waste that kind of matte layer, so I'm just going to cut strictly out of the middle here. So I'm just going to cut some small pieces that go to these 2 wrenches. These are out of my new Essential Tools collection. You can pick that up at Spellbinders. As I keep dropping the piece. Okay, here we go. I only dropped it 3 times. And I'm really trying to keep everything in the center here because I want this outside layer to be my matte layer. You could certainly use this whole thing, but I'm going to use it as a matte layer. So we're going to die cut this quick. Let me move my old crusty Minc out of the way. Ooh, that one smells. That's why I stopped using it. Okay. Going to try to keep everything as close as possible in the center, and then we're going to run it through. So keep that in mind when you are using those toner sheets. I have shown you guys you can use them for waste foil and get double foiling out of them. I've shown you now that you can use it for a background, a solid background of that foil, especially when you have this cool, like, pretty designer foil. It looks cool. So now we can use this as a matte layer for our background. But now you can see that we can also die cut from it. So now we have these metallic die cut pieces. Isn't that neat? All right, so we're going to take these off. We're going to do a little bit of assembly. It's really easy with this. We need all these little pieces here. All right. So now let's put a card together. This paper is from Stampin' Up. I will put my friend Barbara's information in the description for you guys. I don't do Stampin' Up anymore. So if you are interested in Stampin' Up, if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I will give you the information for Barbara. She is amazing. She has been doing Stampin' Up for a couple of years now. And she will take care of your needs. I think this paper is 12 by 12 designer series papers. I believe the name is Let's Ride. And they also have a diamond plate embossing folder, which is called 3D metal folder that you can get as well. And it embosses like the diamond plate. So that's pretty neat. But those two you can get from Stampin' Up. So now I have this cut down to 5.5 by 4 1/4. So you can see I can do this as my matte layer, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I'm going to cut this down, I think, to 5 by 3 3/4. And you can see how that fits in there, maybe a little smaller. And then we'll put our little tools on top. So let's see, this is currently, and this was just 3.5. So we're going to go 4 3/4. This was just scrap paper from Stamp With Me. I did the other night with my friends Tracy and Tracy. And so if you're interested in the full video, you can go check the replay on that. And I just want to make sure this is 5 1/4 by 4. I might cut this down a little tiny bit smaller. Oh no, it is 5 1/4 by 4. It's just, take it down a little bit. Just like an 1/8. Okay, not even a 1/4. Okay, here we go. And all we're going to do is just put all this together now. So let me glue my tools together here. So on this wrench, there's just a center piece. Now, this is not super heavy cardstock, this toner sheet. So if this is not heavy enough for what you're using it for, you can die cut a piece of cardstock and then glue that over the cardstock and give it a little more sturdiness if you wanted to do that. I'm okay with it because I know I'm going to glue it flat. But if for your purposes, whatever you're doing, if you want it a little sturdier, you might want to put a little heavy 100-pound cardstock underneath there. There's a little spring we're mounting right there. And then this little piece is the other end of the crescent wrench. A little glue right there. And then we have another little piece which goes in the center of the handle here. It just gives it a little bit of dimension, that's all. Make sure you check out my Instagram. It's Nancystamps15. I have been grabbing pictures of all of these talented artists and the products they've been putting out with this collection. Simply amazing. You definitely want to go check that out. All right, and now we're going to just glue all of these layers together and make a quick card. And I have a sentiment, says, I appreciate you. That is stamped out of the A Cut Above the Rest sentiment set, which goes with this set. And there we go. Very easy, simple to do, and we added some bling bling foil to our card. Now, I have winners to announce. You will receive a $25 gift certificate to Pink and Main. I posted 2 videos where I asked you guys to comment. The first video was, how long have you been doing foiling? And the second comment was, what kind of cards do you like to make best? Because I usually am making thank you cards and birthday cards. So shout out to Pink and Main. Again, if you are interested in foilables or cheer foil, you can get those from Pink and Main. All right, so where's my phone? Because I did pick the 4 winners and screenshot it for you guys. And you'll want to email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com with your full mailing address. Email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com with your full mailing address to claim your prize. It is an e-certificate, so you're responsible for any kind of tax or shipping wherever you're located, okay? All right, here we go. The first one is Debbie Warren. Debbie Warren has been foiling for years with a glue pen and small sheets of foil, but she started foiling with a laminator, and then she went to a Minc with Gina K Designs several years back, and she's learned a lot. So Debbie Warren, congratulations, you are the first winner. Okay, Katrina Dada. Katrina Dada has been watching and toner foiling for the last 3 years. Katrina Dada is the second winner. Jennifer Sang. Jennifer Sang, her favorite cards to make are birthday and Christmas cards. She loves that foilables are back. We are all loving that. And then Lisa Acker, your favorite cards to make are birthdays and thinking of you. So these are our 4 winners: Lisa Acker, Jennifer Sang, Katrina Dada, and Debbie Warren. So if you guys can please email foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com with your full mailing address. email and so on, we can get that information to Pink and Main and get you your gift cards. Thank you guys for watching me and joining us for the hop of the Tool Essentials. I will pick a winner for a $25 Spellbinders card shortly. And again, if you're interested in any of the foils or foilables, you can go check those out at Pink and Main. Again, it's toner foil. It is not hot foil. So you want to use it in your Minc or your laminator. And then the TOOLBOX Essentials collection designed by me with Spellbinders is available at retailers all over the world now. I will list the links down below for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you had fun, please give this video a thumbs up before you leave and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on foiling. Bye-bye.